To get Pistorius to look at a police photograph of Steenkamp taken the night she was fatally shot.
I know you don't want to because you don't want to take responsibility, but it's time that you look at it. Take responsibility for what you've done, Mr. Pistorius.
Well, then, yeah, I've taken responsibility by me waiting, not waiting to live my life, but waiting for my time on this stand to tell my story for the respect of Reva. And for myself, I've taken responsibility, but I will not look at a picture where I'm tormented by what I saw and felt that night. As I picked Reva up, my fingers touched her head. I remember, I don't have to look at a picture, I was there.
The double amputee athlete is on trial for premeditated murder. Now, Pistorius says he shot his girlfriend by mistake, thinking she was an intruder. Monitoring the trial, let's get to CTV's Danielle Himanjan. And Danielle, tell us more about what we heard from Pistorius, what he said happened the night that Reva died, and also, you know, as we touched upon that very dramatic moment where he's urged to look at that picture, take responsibility for what you did.
Well, you said testy exchange. That is certainly an understatement. Prosecutor Jerry Nell is called the Rottweiler of South Africa, and it's not for nothing. An impressive performance by the prosecutor, very aggressive, very strategic in his questions, and his goal is to rattle Oscar Pistorius, and consider that mission accomplished this morning. They are trying to portray Oscar Pistorius as trigger happy. He asked permission to the court to show a video of Oscar Pistorius firing at a watermelon at a shooting range a few months before the shooting happened on February 13th. And in that video, he appears to be whispering, quote, "It's softer than a brain, F word, it's a zombie stopper," end quote. And so the prosecutor said, did Reva Steenkamp's head explode just like a watermelon? And he asked him to look at this picture, a picture that showed blood and a mass of human tissue. And as you heard Oscar Pistorius saying, "I don't have to look at it, I was there." Of course, also in the courtroom is Reva Steenkamp's mother, who of course would have been told that this picture will be shown, and she understandably understands the necessity of showing this picture. Earlier as well in the testimony, he began by saying, admit that you killed Reva Steenkamp, saying that, asking him, say it out loud. And of course, all through this morning, he's been trying to poke holes into Oscar Pistorius' previous statements and his claims, and that continues until now.
CTV's Danielle Himanjan with the latest on that. Thanks so much, Danielle. And still staying with this story, we want to bring in lawyer Dov Tal. He has practiced law in South Africa, joining us now in studio. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
As Danielle mentioned, what did you make of that grilling by that prosecutor?
I think it was quite a performance. He's known as the Rottweiler of South Africa, the Bulldog of South Africa. Quite a performance. He's known to be aggressive, and he's holding up to his reputation.
What about also not only that exchange, but the video that was played of Mr. Pistorius at a shooting or firing range, shooting at watermelons, that comment that he made, that he has himself acknowledged regrettably, how damaging is that potentially?
It's unique to show that, and it is damaging. They're trying to portray him as a trigger-happy person, a gun enthusiast, someone with a little bit of violent type of a nature, and it's damaging to the extent of it's continuing the same theme as what the prosecution in the prosecution's case.
And effective in your estimation, especially in combination with, again, the prosecutors saying, look at that photo, take responsibility for what you did.
I thought it was very effective, and I thought also they got the response that they wanted, in the sense that he replied, "I'm very upset at what I said and what I did there, you know, and seeing what I did." So I think it was effective in that regard.
You've practiced law there. Are things a little different? How do you think the judge is taking in all that is being presented before her?
I think it's you know, judge and jury trials are a little different. I think she's trying to take it in a calm manner. She's handling it well, you know, but you know, the intense international media presence is quite something, but she's handling it well, and I think she's been faced with some tasks, some tough tasks, especially whether to allow this video or not. She's handling it well so far, I think.
All right, lawyer Dov Tal, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.